Hey everybody, this is Threshold Training's workout of the day for Saturday, July 4th. Before we even get to the workout, happy Independence Day. Have a awesome celebration, keeping in mind the safety measures that we all must take to ensure the health of yourself and everyone around you this weekend. That way we can all continue to participate in fun gym activities and activities outside of the gym as well. So let's be thinking about that over the weekend. Workout for today will be a tough and sweaty one. We'll go over the partner variation and the individual variation and the at-home versus in person. So here's what we have today. We're going to complete the following body work for time. Starting at 50 reps, we're going to complete 50 alternating dumbbell snatches into 50 burpee box jumps. You will share the workload between your partner. One person goes, one person rests. You can split the reps up however you wish. You are going to work your way from 50 to 40 to 30 to 20 to 10. You will stop after the 10th burpee box jump. That is your time. Now, just to make it even more interesting, starting at the 0-minute mark and every 2.5 minutes from then on, you and your partner will perform the following: 10 wall balls and 10 ab mat sit-ups. You get to choose who performs which movement. So my partner could perform the 10 wall balls and I could perform the 10 ab mat sit-ups. Once we get done, we can continue working on our dumbbell snatches and burpee box jumps. Now, every 2.5 minute interval, I'm going to switch movements. So if my partner starts on the wall balls and I start the ab mat sit-ups at minute 0, minute 2.5, I will perform wall balls, they will perform ab mat sit-ups, and we'll just switch on and off every 2.5 minute interval. Okay, if you are an individual, you are performing this as 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 25, yeah, all the way from 25 to 5, so essentially 75 reps, or half of what the partners would do total. Alternating dumbbell snatch and the burpee box jump. You too, every 2.5 minutes, starting at the 0, will perform either wall balls or ab mat sit-ups. You choose which one you want to start out with, and you'll flip-flop every 2.5 minutes. So let's go over movements. Alternating dumbbell snatch will be with a dumbbell. So dumbbell will start on the floor. When we approach the dumbbell, and we want to make sure that our hips are lower than our shoulders, and we're pressing through our feet to get the dumbbell to our hips. Once it arrives at our hips, I'm going to aggressively extend or straighten my hips and my knees, and then use my shoulder to catch the weight the rest of the way. I'm going to punch out towards the ceiling. Note that I'm straight overhead, not out to the side or not in front of my body. I'm nice and stacked over my torso. Okay. So in real-time motion, looks like this. Then I can switch below my forehead to my other arm, or I can wait, come down, and switch sides. As we cycle the dumbbell, make sure you bring your hips down to lower the dumbbell to the ground, so you can effectively decelerate your body with your legs and then accelerate it back up to the top of the repetition. So that's the alternating dumbbell snatch. Okay? If you do not have a dumbbell, you could use a slam ball. You have a slam ball. Okay, you can do 50 slam balls in lieu of the dumbbell snatch. You could also do swings. If you feel like the dumbbell snatch is too hard to coordinate, you can do a dumbbell swing or a backpack swing or a cinder block swing. That would work as well. If you're comfortable, you can grab an empty barbell and do snatches that way. That would work as well. Or a backpack, you could do a double arm snatch up overhead. That could work just fine. Burpee box jumps. Okay? You can use whatever you have at home. For a box, it could be a stair, it could be a bench, but you need something sturdy to jump or step on. So I'm going to perform my burpee facing that box. So chest is to the ground. I don't have to jump or clap. I'm just going to take a step, jump, come to full extension, step down, or jump down. And that's one. In class, we're going to be using our boxes. Okay? Ideally, we're choosing a height that we can jump to without having to squat below parallel. Okay, so a little bit of a partial squat there on the box. For wall balls, if you don't have a wall ball or a wall ball target or a good space for that, perform goblet squats with your dumbbell. So there, you can hold it in front rack or goblet style. Okay, we're looking for the hips to descend below the parallel line of our knee, and then we come to full extension. Make sure that because you're holding the load, that it doesn't force your chest down like so. You're able to keep it nice and upright when you're performing your goblet squats. Again, it doesn't have to be a dumbbell. Could be at home, weighted backpacks in their block, maybe even you're bear hugging something, maybe a small child even, or maybe it is an empty barbell, no problem. Okay, but use an object that forces you to keep your trunk tall, okay, in the front of your body, whether it's a front rack position, goblet, or bear hug. Then we have our ab mat sit-ups. Those will start on the floor, hands behind the head, finish by touching your toes like this, or in a butterfly style position. Right. So we're looking for this workout to be long. We're looking for it to be steady. Okay. Take your time. If you need water breaks, great. It will be another hot day and potentially even humid day. So keep that in mind as you are working out this Saturday. So have a great workout and an awesome Independence Day.